I'm Nancy Otte, a teacher of the deaf and hard of hearing in Scottsdale, Arizona. My students are in the mainstream rather than in a school for the deaf. And I travel from school to school all day long, working with one student at a time throughout the district. I have a hearing dog myself for me because I have a severe hearing loss in both ears from birth. I wear 2 hearing aids. I didn't always have a hearing dog. It's been very helpful to me for the last 16 years to have one in my life. In the workplace, it has been very important for me all of my career to be upfront about my hearing loss, to tell people right away, I do have a severe hearing loss and I need you to look at me when you talk. Because I read lips and I can hear some things. I can hear your vowels, but I can't hear consonants. But if I'm facing you, I will understand your words. When people hear that, they may seem a little nervous at first, but it becomes old hat by the 2nd or 3rd day on the job, and nobody cares, and everybody looks at me when they speak, and if they forget, I say, oh, excuse me, remember I need to see your face, and they say, oh, that's right, and it's really not a big deal. When we have meetings, it's important that I be able to see everybody's face, so I sit somewhere where I can see everybody else, if they're all speaking. At a round table, it's perfect. At an oblong table, I'm usually at the end, so I can see everybody on both sides. If it's a large room and there are many rows of people listening to directions for training and on the job, I will ask the speaker to repeat questions and answers of people in the audience. That's very helpful to me. As much as possible to have things in writing, if there are directives for the workplace, a procedure for the fire drill or evacuation in the schools, a lockdown, anything that can be put in writing for me to review and make sure I understand is really good. I have friends who will listen to a voicemail message for me if I can't make it out. I do use a captioned telephone sometimes, especially for people who don't speak clearly on the telephone. And the captioned telephone company will put a phone in the workplace for a person who needs it, free of charge. If there's a problem with that, the employer will do that for you. That's considered a reasonable accommodation if you have enough workers in your workplace. There's always a helping hand. It's important to be upfront. I think if we are upfront with our own, about our own hearing loss to other people, it helps other people to be more comfortable. When we are not upfront, it's very obvious to other people that there's something different about us. Our behavior is a little bit different from people with normal hearing. We watch very carefully when people talk. Our eyes are fixed on speakers' faces. That can seem a little strange to people with normal hearing. Or when we don't hear, we don't answer, and other people don't know that we didn't hear them. Other people may think that we are ignoring them or we're rude. And so it's very important for people to know. I wish you the best in all of your working coming up, and I hope that you will feel sure that it's very good to be upfront and honest and very comfortable in your own skin, and then share that with others. And you'll actually be a better worker, you'll be a happier person, and you'll be more successful in your career if you do those things.